morning. It is Sunday, April 5th, and I thought it would be fun if I showed you guys a day in the life of my quarantine. Pretty boring, but everyone keeps asking me to do one, so. And I also thought that I would update everyone and kind of tell everyone what's been going on with my life, because I haven't posted a video since I announced that I have breast cancer. Just because like everything has just been super busy for me, and I've been running around and having treatments, and then I've been going and visiting my family, and a bunch of stuff has been going on, and I didn't really want to vlog it just because I wanted to like enjoy my time with my friends and my family when I didn't feel sick. Yeah, so I just woke up. It is 11 o'clock. I woke up like 30 minutes ago. I did a lesson with Rosetta Stone because I'm learning how to speak French. And now I'm about to go downstairs and make myself breakfast and drink my green juice. And yeah, but first I need to wash my face. So I'll show you guys what I do to wash my face. My skincare routine is pretty easy. It's not really anything special. First, I'm going to wash my face with Mario Badescu Enzyme Cleansing Gel. It's gel, so it doesn't foam up, which I like. And it's also not harsh on my skin. But I've noticed a really big difference with my skin when using this. And then I just get some water and I like wipe it off. And then I get a towel. And I just dab my face like this. So after that, I'm gonna get my Clinique Moisture Surge face lotion. This stuff is literally amazing. It feels like silk on my face. I love it. So I'm just gonna get a dollop of that skin and then rub it in. It makes my skin feel like, you know, you should get the neck and the ears. And then I get Mario Badescu facial spray. I like the lavender one because it makes me feel like very soothing. And then after that, I get my Mario Badescu the Moisture Magnet. This stuff is amazing. And I'm just gonna get a little bit of that and put it on my head because you have to have a moisturized head. And then after that, I get my Jade roller and I just kind of roll my face for like a minute. Just because it makes my skin feel very like refreshed. Also, excuse the fact that I look like a boy because my eyelashes are falling out. See? Finished doing my skin care. So that's basically what I do every morning, and I also do it every single night. I like to put toner on my skin depending on how bad my skin is. Jeju Island Berry Blast Boosting Toner Daily Defense. So I like to put this on if my skin needs it. Now let's go downstairs and make breakfast. Hi. Hi, Mom.
What?
You shouldn't drink it that tea like that.
What do you mean?
Like just down it.
Bon appetit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna show you guys how I make my green juice. You're not putting those plates in correctly. So first I get raw organic Kamut wheatgrass blend. Has a little spoon. A little bit. Then I get apple juice. Fill up like a little bit more than halfway. And then I fill the rest up with water. And then I get a little bit of apple cider vinegar.
For a limited time, it's spring sale. Go to TommyJohn.com right now for up to 30% off.
Just a little bit because this stuff is strong. And that's how I make my green juice. So just came back upstairs from making brekkie. And I'm making my green juice, which I just showed you guys how to make. The reason why I make green juice is because it helps a lot with my recovery. It keeps me energized, and just overall like makes me feel so much better. So that's like one of like the key things that I've been using to like help me in my body. So hi, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's staying home and being safe and smart, because a lot of people have not, and it's been really pissing me off. I've been using this as like a good thing because I am always nonstop doing things, and so now I purposely can't do anything, and so it makes me really happy because I've been doing a lot of stuff for like myself, and you know, that I don't normally do, so it's really nice. So I thought that because this video was highly requested, that I would make a day in the life of doing quarantine and like a little update video. I already showed you kind of like my morning routine, and now I kind of just like chill, and I watch movies and clean up my room and maybe do some laundry, even though I haven't done any of my laundry, but whatever. I have one more chemo left. It is on April 14th. Yay! I'm so excited. My tumor in my breast has already gone away. Like, I can't feel it anymore. So that's awesome. Been chilling and getting my body ready for my next chemo treatment. This last one wasn't that bad. I didn't eat for a couple of days just because of how nauseous my body was, and how literally the sight and the taste of the sight and the smell of food made me want to vomit so much. So I barely ate, which is not good, but as soon as I was able to keep food down and not throw it back up, I started eating a lot. And then about like 3 days ago was when I got my taste buds back, so that was great too. Chemo mouth is a really big thing. It's when you lose your taste buds, or like your taste. For me, my mouth gets really dry, and my tongue feels like it got burnt. Like, it feels like I literally dipped my tongue in boiling water and my whole tongue is burnt. So that sucks. And then my mouth is just like super sensitive, so like I can't eat like hard food, otherwise my mouth hurts so bad. Yeah, and then I had really bad headaches, but I got medicine for that, so I was able to kind of calm down my headaches and control them. And then my body was just super weak, so I needed help like carrying things and opening up things and stuff like that. I finally feel like myself again, which is amazing, and so nice when you go through stuff like that and you just don't feel like you. It's like the worst thing in the world. The chemo before last, my fourth one, that was the worst round I have ever had. Like, it was horrible. I think it was just because of how small my tumor was, and I think that the cancer was trying to fight back because like my tumor was so small, and my body like my body was fighting back, so it was just horrible, and it was just like really brutal. But Jaden took care of me, and I was able to recover from that. I ended up going to get fluids 3 times that week, and I also had to go get an MRI for my head because of how bad my head was hurting. They didn't think that it was normal, but it turns out I just have a really bad case of chemo brain. So that just means that like my memory is bad, and I have really bad headaches and some other stuff. You can look it up if you want to. Now I'm just preparing myself for my next round of chemo. It's my last one. I'm so excited. I can't wait for me to like get my taste buds back. There's so much food that chemo has made taste so bad that I miss so much, like chocolate and like Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts, but they taste so bad. And I'm also excited for my hair to grow back, and for me to feel like myself again, and to be able to get my strength back again. Oh my god. And to just like be able to do stuff that like I want to do as a 21-year-old. Like, there's so much, yeah, but we can't do that if this whole quarantine stuff is still going on. So please stay home. Only leave if you need to, if you 100% have to. Like, please don't leave to go and hang out with your friends and stuff. The only thing that like I understand is like if your friend has been quarantining too, but if you have not been practicing social distancing and quarantine, then like that just shows how selfish you are, because I've seen so many people that are just out and about doing things that they should not be doing and that they need to stay home. So please stay home. I posted a thing on Instagram for you guys to ask me questions, so I just thought that I would answer some of them. I think that's it about updating about my life and what I've been going through. My family's back home. Well, my family lives in Florida. They came back up here to be with me for this whole quarantine thing. I've been visiting them a lot. I know if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen I've been in Florida a lot. Just been so overwhelmed with like the amount of like how busy my schedule is. I haven't really been vlogging, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna try to start vlogging more. I'm definitely gonna vlog my last day of chemo and like what I do and stuff, because I think I'm gonna try and see if I can get friends to come over to hang out. Only ones that have been self-quarantining though for 14 days, so don't worry. I've been taking very big precaution. So let's go ahead and see what questions you guys asked me and answer them. Have you been quarantined with your boyfriend? If not, how have you dealt with the separation? Jaden and I were quarantined together for about 2 weeks, and then my family decided to come back up here to be with me, so he ended up going back home just so I could spend time with my family, and he's been self-quarantined at his house. I do miss him a lot. We've just been FaceTiming every single day, and we communicate a lot. Communication is key in relationships, so I do miss him a lot, but I know that this is going to be over soon, and that, you know, he's been self-quarantining and I've been self-quarantining, so he can come over to my house whenever he wants, and I would say I would do the same, but because my immune system is so weak, I really am so scared to leave the house, so I've just been staying at home, so he can come over here and see me when he wants to. He's just been busy like getting things done for his house and, you know, his life and his future and everything, and I've been doing the same here, and so, but we've been doing good. Have you been staying healthy? I'm just making sure that I exercise daily, whether that's just walking around my house or taking a walk outside, or, you know, doing some squats and some sit-ups or something in my room, like just something to help with my body, just because I'm so weak because of my chemo. But that's what I'm doing for staying healthy, just making sure I eat healthy too, and that's why I drink my green juice every single morning, because it's really healthy for me. But yeah, what career path do you want to take? I'm not too sure, but I kind of have an idea about what I want to do. I really enjoy all things like facials and face lotions and stuff that's like really good for you, and I also like microblading and eyelash extensions and stuff like that, so I think I want to make a career based off that. Like I want to get my esthetician's license and work in a salon or something like that, and then eventually hopefully open up my own salon once I graduate college and stuff. So that's like an idea based off my career path, but I'm not too sure what like 100% I want to do. I'm still kind of figuring it out, but I do have a couple of ideas. How is chemo? Does it hurt? Chemo's fine, and it only hurts like the first like 5 or 6 days. It kind of sucks like a lot, but I just know that if I, you know, make sure I drink a bunch of water and make sure I'm trying to eat and take my medicine, that it'll be over like quicker. Just because chemo kills all your cells in your body, so you literally feel like you're just like dying, and you're like when you like stand up, you just like fall, because like you're just so weak, and like your body is just completely regenerating new cells, so it feels really, really weird, and it hurts a lot. You just gotta be strong, make sure that you do everything that the doctor says. Generally, how are you mentally in life, etc.? I'm fine. I'm actually really, really good. Last week, I was like really upset. Not like upset, but I was just like really depressed because of like, I literally didn't eat for 4 days because of how nauseous I was and how I would just want to throw up just looking at food and smelling it. And then everything that I would try to put down, I ended up just throwing it back up. So I got like really, really upset and like depressed because of the fact that like I couldn't eat. And got to the point to where my mom made me food when I like started to feel a little bit better, and I ate a couple bites and I didn't throw up like as soon as I ate them, and I started crying because I finally was able to eat. So, but I've just been like very emotional too, just because I know that my journey is about to end, and I have fought so hard for the past 4 months, and my body is just like physically just drained, and my whole like mental state, I'm just like ready for this to be over because I'm so emotional, and it's like just taking over everything in my body. And so I've been super emotional because of the fact that like this is almost over and I almost beat this and I can do this type state, like mentality. I just made sure to stay positive, like even though I do get upset and I do get sad sometimes about, you know, the fact that I can't eat or like not being able to go out and hang out with my friends and stuff, because like this is the time of like this week is the week that like I go and I do those things because I can't when I'm recovering. And then I also spend a week with my family before chemo, my next chemo treatment. So like every week before my chemo treatments, that's when I go and visit my family. And so this week is the week that I'm supposed to like hang out with my friends and like go out and do stuff. This is like the time of me to like do those types of things. And now I can't, so it's kind of like I'm just making sure that I stay in a positive state of mind. And that's why I try to keep myself busy. But yeah, so I'm good. Thank you for asking. I've been doing pretty good. How has your outlook changed in life? I just don't take anything for granted. I just learned that life can throw anything at you and you kind of just have to take it whether you like it or not. And that whole it can't happen to me mentality, like you have to completely throw that in the trash. Like anything can happen to you whether you like it or not, and you can't just think that it'll never happen to you because it can. And that's kind of how I was. And so now I'm just always grateful for everything that I have in my life. I never take anything for granted. I just want to make sure that like I live my life the way I want to, and I'm not gonna not do it because of like, I don't know, like I'm just not gonna let anyone tell me how to live my life and like have me feel a certain way, like feel like I'm being judged or something, because I've already gone through so much in my life that I'm not like I want to do what I want to do. So like my life is how I want to live it, and I've already gone through so much that like I want to do what I want to do. I'm also not going to hold anything back because you never know what could happen to you. And so you should never not do something that you want to do. You should always live the life how you want to. Things you did for self-care that helped you get through it all. Just making sure that like I always make sure that, you know, if I'm craving something, I'll go eat it. Like I'm not going to be like, I don't know if like I want to eat that. Like I just ate. Like no, like I want to take care of myself, and by taking care of myself, I want to do like what I want to do. And so if I'm craving this type of food, or if I want this for dinner, like I'm gonna eat that. I'm not gonna not do it, because there's weeks where I don't even have taste buds, or I can't even get out of my bed. So I want to make sure that I'm taking care of myself when I feel better. That way when I don't feel better, that I can know that like, okay, I did this and this and this and this, so that when I feel like this, I feel better. That's why I like drink the green juice every single morning, and I make sure that I eat I eat as much as I can throughout the days, because I have to make sure that I keep my body weight up so that when I'm going through chemo, when I lose weight, I don't lose a lot of weight because I ate and made sure that I gained weight when I feel good. So that's kind of like my self-care. And then I also make sure that, you know, I do normal routines that I did beforehand, like doing facials and making sure my skin is good and, you know, stuff like that. And just making sure that my whole body and like my mind like feels like I'm taking care of myself. And like doing small little things around the house that I always wanted to do. Like I cleaned out my room and I hung up everything like I wanted to. This is like a form of self-care for me, because I'm, you know, making sure that I'm in a area where I feel like myself and where I can, you know, zen out and stuff like that. What is it like dealing with quarantine? Basically, I mean, it kind of sucks, because there are weeks where I can't get out of bed, like I said, and because chemo is cumulative, it gets worse and worse. So the past 2 times have been really, really hard for me, so it's taking me longer to recover. And so the days that I do feel better, I want to hang out with my friends, and I want to go out, and I want to go do things with them, or like go out with Jaden and like go and like do fun things. And I miss my friends a lot because I can't really see them that much when I'm going through chemo recovery, just because of how weak and like how vulnerable I am to things. And so I kind of self-isolate myself when I'm going through chemo recovery. And then when I feel better, that's when I want to go out and do things. But I can't do that because of quarantine, which is really, really shitty. And it sucks. So that's why I urge people to stay at home, because the faster that people stay at home and self-isolate and not spread everything, the quicker that this can go away. And it really, really is hurtful when, like, I see people on Snapchat and they're going to parties, or they're, you know, out and about doing stuff, or they're inviting people over who haven't been self-quarantining and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's how I've been dealing with quarantine. But I've been making sure that, like, I do stuff that I want to do, and self-caring for myself and doing things that I don't normally do because of how busy I am and that I need to do for myself. What are some of your biggest challenges right now? I don't think I have any big challenges. I guess, like, the biggest challenge for me is to kind of, like, keep in a positive mindset even though I can't see anyone, and just, like, to not get super upset and, like, stressed out if people aren't self-quarantining and everything, because I can't, like, my body can't endure stress right now because I'm trying to heal myself. Not being with Jaden every single day is also a huge challenge for me because I'm used to being with him 24/7. And also a big challenge for me is to not stay in my bed and to, like, actually go get out of my room and, like, go downstairs and do things and go on walks and stuff because of how weak I feel. So, like, I don't really want to do anything, but, like, I know that I need to. What do you eat in a day? So, let's see. I wake up and I eat breakfast. Normally I eat, like, Special K or, like, Fruity Pebbles. Those are my two favorite cereals. So normally I eat cereal for breakfast, but I don't eat a lot of it. This morning was different because I found pancake mix, so I made pancakes, and I also had fruit. And then I normally drink these. They're so good. Around lunchtime, I'll make, like, lunch, but with chemo, you can't really eat, like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You have to eat, like, 6 meals a day, like, smaller meals. So I'll go downstairs and I'll make, like, a small meal for lunch. Yesterday I had a pub sub, but the day before that I made a grilled cheese with chips, and I ate that, and then, like, an hour later I ate mac and cheese, and then I'll eat, like, something small, like yogurt or fruit or something if I'm still hungry, around, like, 4 or 5, and then whatever my family made for dinner, I'll make, like, half of it. So the other night my mom made chicken patty burgers that had, like, feta cheese and red bell peppers in it, and I cut it in half, and so I only ate half of it, like, the other half, like, later that night or something like that. So I honestly just, like, eat what I feel like eating. Like, if I'm craving something, I will eat it because, okay, sorry, my camera died and I had to let it charge. But so I was talking about what I eat in a day, and that's basically it. Some days I'm not as hungry as others, but I make sure that I eat as much as I can during the day so that I can help nourish my body, because I know that when I go through chemo, I'm going to be losing weight and stuff like that. And then I think this is the last one I'm going to do. Someone said, what things can you no longer do because of your cancer diagnosis? Plus, which do you miss the most? I miss being able to work out. That has always been a huge thing for me. Whenever I get super stressed out or angry, I always go and work out, and I haven't really been able to, just because of the, you can't lift up anything heavier than a gallon of milk, and you can't do too much to your body, otherwise you'll just harm yourself, just because of how weak chemo makes you and how it makes you lose a lot of weight and everything, and it makes you super weak and stuff. So I haven't really been able to work out and everything, and I miss that a lot. So I can't wait until I'm able to actually do that again and actually show progress, because if I, you know, work out right now, once I do my next chemo treatment, I'm going to lose weight, so I won't make any progress. I mean, I can still do a lot of things that I want to do. I can't drink a lot. I am 21, so I would love to be able to go out with my friends and actually drink a lot, but I can't. My friends and I used to go to hookah every single Friday night. There's a hookah bar near where I live. I can't do that anymore. I can't eat a lot of fried food, so, like, I can't eat, like, Chick-fil-A and everything, like, when I want to. I still can do a lot of things. I just can't do some things that a girl my age should be able to do. So, I mean, all in all, like, the doctors will always tell you, you know, live life how you want to and don't stop your life just because this is going on. Like, keep doing what you want to do. A little update about everything that's going on. So I hope that I answered a good amount of questions that help you guys get an update about everything that's going on in my life. So now it's 2:40. So I think I'm going to go downstairs and make myself lunch. I'm really wanting some pasta right now, so I think I'm gonna make myself some spaghetti. Sounds pretty good. Or something else maybe. We'll go downstairs and check. But yeah, so about to go downstairs, and then I think after I eat, I'm gonna take a walk. So I'll take you guys on the walk too. So yeah. Hello. Please excuse the fact that I look like an actual boy right now because I had an anxiety attack and ripped out my lashes. So here we are. Also, I misplaced my camera because I have extremely bad chemo brain and I forget everything, and I forgot where I placed the camera. So it is now the next day. It's about the same time that I kind of cut off from the last video. Right now, I am actually going through my closet because I have so much clothes. All of right here are my t-shirts, and then I have all of like my nice shirts and stuff that I like to wear. Down here are all of my jackets, and then those two piles right there are my sweats. And I walk over here, and these are all of my jeans and my skirts and my nice pants. And then I have shorts and also skirts, and then leggings. And all of this stuff right here, all of this are clothes that I'm going to put on my Depop. Depop is at taaylorcarr with 2 A's in Taylor. So it's at taaylorcarr. So I'm going to be posting a lot of my clothes on there. So if you want to go and give it a check, go give it a check. If you want to go give it a look, go right ahead. And everything's going to be like at a good price because I'm just trying to get rid of all my clothes. So that's what I'm doing right now. I just got done watching Kevin Hart's Irresponsible show. Thanks, Kelsey, for recommending it to me. I think that we're gonna eat pizza tonight for dinner. Last night I had sushi. I was craving sushi. Don't worry, it was cooked. I can't eat raw meat because of chemo, so I made sure that it was cooked. Basically today I haven't really been doing much. I didn't sleep well last night, so I kind of slept a lot during the day, and Griffin made me lunch, and then I came back up here and that's when I started tackling my closet. So it's kind of what I've been doing for the day. I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit to chat some more. Sorry if this is really boring. Like, I'm literally not doing anything in quarantine. I'm going crazy, but you guys asked for it, so. Hi again. I just got done taking pictures of all of my clothes and posting them on my Depop. They're all right here in a little pile. But I'm also watching Joe Exotic, so that's exciting. I've been trying to watch it like because everyone keeps talking about it, but it's so hard to like focus on this because it's just such bullshit. Like I said, if you are interested in any of my clothes, go onto my Depop. It's at taaylorcarr. I'm kind of hungry, so I don't really know what to do. It's 7 o'clock, so I have no idea if we're eating dinner now or later. My family's kind of weird about dinner. Best woman. Love my room. It's such a vibe. Woo. Back in my room from eating dinner. It was really, really good. My mom made sausage pizza and then some tater tots, and she made like a protein pizza or something like that. I ate that, talked to her for a little bit. She didn't want to be on camera. Now I'm back in my room. I'm watching the Kardashians because the episode 2 of their new season came out on E. And I'm about to play the Switch. I love the Switch. Oh my god. I only play Mario Kart. I love it so much. I played it for like 4 hours yesterday. It was crazy. I already did my skincare routine. It's literally the same exact thing that I did this morning, or that I did yesterday morning and I showed you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my little quarantine vlog. Sorry that it's like a 2-day type thing. Thank you so much for supporting me and, you know, always being like super nice to me and everything. And I don't know, I just never thought this would happen to me, and like I'm just so grateful that, you know, I have so many people behind me that are supporting me and being so nice to me 24/7. And it's just like, it's such like a nice heartwarming thing to know that not only do I have my family and my friends, I also have like thousands of people out there in the world that I've never even met before that are also supporting me. So that just makes me extremely grateful, and I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you guys have done for me. My last chemo round is April 14th, so I'm going to be vlogging that, obviously. I just wanted to give you guys like a day in my life of, you know, doing all of my chemo stuff, but also having to deal with this whole quarantine thing. So I hope everyone is out there staying safe and staying positive and staying clean. And I hope that everyone enjoys the rest of their week quarantined with their loved ones or with their friends or whoever. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!